What's up, guys? Thank you for stopping by the channel today. We just did a shoot with the new Tamron 35-150 f2-2.8 lens. I mean, I really enjoyed using it. It was definitely kind of big, but it wasn't that heavy. But when I was looking at the images in the back of the camera, I mean, they were all sharp. I was zooming into the eye, they were tack sharp. I sold my 70-200 to purchase this lens. And with that lens, we could take 10 images on a wedding day, and 5 out of 10, they would look okay, but when you would zoom in, they would be blurry or back focus a little bit. They just weren't tack sharp like my 85 G Master. So I mean, for $2,500, that lens never really performed well. And it's not that versatile. 70-200 is just telephoto, whereas the 35-150, you're gonna be zoomed. You can zoom all the way into 150 if you need some reach, but you can get the environment like the shot here at 35. But let's just look at some of the images to see how sharp they are, and let's see if this can replace all your prime lenses. So this is at 35 millimeters. This shot was at f2.8. I forgot to roll the wheel back down to f2, so that way it goes to 2.8 as you zoom in. I just took the Tamron 28-75 off, which I was shooting at 2.8. So unfortunately, this 35 millimeter shot could have been at f2, but this is at f2.8. But man, look at that. When we zoom into 100%, I mean, that's tack sharp. Look at that. That looks amazing. This is at 85. Look at that. Look how sharp that is. I mean, that's amazing. That's sharp. This model was really fun to shoot with. We've been talking back and forth on Instagram forever, but we've finally been able to set up a shoot, and go follow her on Instagram. Her name is Chunky with the I, not a Y, Panda, and she's really fun. She also has some music that she's working on. But yeah, go give her a follow. Go check her page out. Look at this, man. 35 millimeters. Just look how sharp. Look at that. That is crazy. If you guys want to see how fast this lens was focusing, just go check out the other video from behind the scenes. I recorded the EVF. This just show you how fast the autofocus was working. And look at that. I mean, look at that. That's sharp. Look at this shot. This shot's definitely overexposed. But with the Sony a7R III, I mean, the dynamic range of these cameras is just amazing. Let's take a look. The new Lightroom update. Look at this. Let's use the new Lightroom update. This is called the masking tool. Click on that. Select subject. It's going to detect the subject on its own and mask that for you. Now, look at that. Look at that, man. You guys want to see it before and after? I gotta work on my keyboard shortcuts. Anybody know the shortcut to duplicate this really easily? Would you drop that in the comment to let me know? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me reset that. I mean, look at that. Look at the before and the after with the Sony a7R III. I mean, just look at the before and after of this image. This is one of the main reasons that I switched from Canon to Sony. I mean, the dynamic range of the a7R III and these other Sony cameras are just amazing. And I mean, on the wedding day, this thing only happens once. And if you do mess up your settings because things are happening so fast, look how I can recover that and still have a good, solid image. And then I was able to brighten her back up using the new masking tool in Lightroom. I mean, it's just amazing. So look, I put this foreground I put this item here in the foreground. It's in front of the lens. It creates some more bokeh. And this is shot at 105 f2.8. Look at that. This is sharp. I mean, every image is sharp. Not one image we've clicked on yet has not been sharp. This may get rated as a #1 lens for 2021, 2022. This is definitely by far the best lens Tamron's ever made. Look at that. That is amazing. Oh man, I love this shot. This is a nice shot right here. Oh yeah, I love that right there. Look at that. That looks amazing. Look how sharp that is. This is just some off camera. Just about sort of adding flash in for this part, for this shot here. So, you know, if you guys haven't been using off camera flash, it can really add a lot for your natural light shots. I mean, this is no flash with flash. Actually, let's try something here. Let's try to use this new tool, this masking tool, and let's see how that compares to actually using flash. Wow. Wow. You still want to use flash, but if you don't, Adobe hooked you guys up with this new masking tool. I mean, whoa, look at that. That is crazy. Look at that. No flash, flash, no flash with the Lightroom masking tool. That's crazy. Yeah, man, I mean, look at this. I mean, all these images are sharp. You guys see it, they're all sharp. Look at that. Is that 35mm f2.5? Every single one. Look at that. Let's go to 200%. Look! 200%! That's crazy. I think this was one of my favorite shots from the So yeah, I will be releasing some presets pretty soon. I'm working on them, trying to refine them. Let me show you guys an example of this. So this is just raw. With this image here, I am using a flash. I want it to look like a natural light image, but I want to add in that flash just to get a little bit of pop and to, you know, fill in the shadows. But with my preset natural light look with off-camera flash. Look at that. One click, you're done. So I mean, we just looked at all the images that I took from that shoot using the Tamron 35-150 f2-2.8 lens. I mean, I think it was really sharp. I'm definitely happy with my purchase. This is by far the best lens Tamron has ever made. I also picked up their 28-75 G2 lens. I love that lens a little bit better for video, just because when I use that on a gimbal, it's a lot easier to manage with your smaller gimbal setups with that shorter form factor of that zoom. I did use this lens on a gimbal as well on the DJI Ronin RC2. It balanced on it, but you had to take the eye cup off of the A7S III just to balance the tilt axis, and then you're able to put it back on. It did not work on the Weebill S, but it did work on the Ronin gimbal. I wouldn't use that lens on a gimbal. That's why I did get the new Tamron 28-75 G2 lens as well for my video work. My wife will be using this 35-150 for photography. But drop a comment, guys. Let me know what you think about how sharp the images are. Do you think this will replace, you know, your primes like your 35, your 50, your 85, your 135? Do you guys plan on picking up this lens? And also let me know if you want to see like a shootout between prime lenses versus the 35-150. Maybe I'll do the 35 GM, the 50 GM, the 85 GM, and the 135 GM versus the 35-150. that may be a really good video. 4 prime lenses versus 1 zoom lens. I might have to do that. Don't tell anybody because somebody may steal that idea. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be a good video. Drop a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. That's Adrian Outlaw _. Go give me a follow. All right. Thank you. Bye.